welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. Today is April the 16th, 2025, and I hope everybody is well. I was just, you know, sitting here, still enjoying my off day, getting some rest, doing some me time. So I really wasn't going to come on today and give you a reading, but I just decided at the last minute to come on and just throw a couple of cards out to see what come out. Some of you may get a message and you may not. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow because we got some other major information that we need to do as a reading, which is probably we need to do another Saturn in Pisces. I do Vedic Sidereal, not Western or Tropical, on this channel. So, yes, I'm saying that Saturn is in Pisces. And it's going to be there now for the next 2.5 years. So, we kind of need to keep doing some check-in readings, even though it's going to come out in every reading. If you haven't seen my last readings, I did a Mercury goes direct. I did a Venus goes direct. When May gets here, we're going to do the Rahu and the K2 reading. And, I did something else. I don't remember the title. Oh, just your regular energy check-ins. Alright, so we got Crossroads in reverse. Some of you are still contemplating, can be you or somebody else, on what direction to go. What to do in a decision-making time. Now, this can be regarding anything. Your finances. Do I stay? Do I go? Regarding a job, a relationship. Also, a direction can be for moving, traveling. Upcoming vacation. Uh-oh. However it resonates for you. Okay, Divine Feminine. So, this is the card. Of course, it could be somebody you're thinking about, that maybe they need to make a decision about another person that they're possibly dealing with, because they could be not showing you their real self. Okay, now this also can be you. This is a general reading. So, but what I'm getting or seeing so far is somebody needs to make a choice. About showing you their real self. Can be major, can be minor. Like I explain all the time on my channel, that when we do meet people, we're everybody, including you. When you introduce yourself to somebody, they are seeing and meeting your mask. Okay? Only when it gets to a time that you decide to be vulnerable enough to showcase your inhibitions, your vulnerabilities, your inner emotions, your inner thoughts, your heart or your whole heart, right? Your dreams, your fears. So when we all meet each other, we are all meeting each other's mask, okay? Always remember that. Even when you go on a job interview, they don't know the real you. Come on now. They do not know the real you. You are interviewing yourself as your mask. That's who you are initially applying for that job position with that application. You may be showcasing and discussing your experience and your skills, but they don't know the deep down real you. Correct? I also see somebody here may still have a relationship with a divine feminine here. And even if you are, what is this? Even if you are the divine feminine, you're still not showing your true self um, to somebody. Now, this also could be, are you digging down deeper into your own inner inhibitions? Okay, are you masking your own self? We got call hearing from them in reverse. Some of you may not want to be bothered. I know I didn't today. No calls, no texts, not checking on you, not checking on somebody. This can be, maybe it didn't happen today. Could be tomorrow, could be the weekend, you know. We got music, inspiration, and reverse. Like I say, some of you may not just be feeling the vibe, okay, or feeling a particular vibe with the person, because maybe you do see their mask, okay. We got home foundation in reverse. Not feeling very inspired to get comfortable with somebody, a situation. Hmm. Let's not turn this over yet, and let's find out what this is. Some of you also may not feel inspired, or the frequency and vibration can be at your job, you know. It doesn't feel like home. It also can be, a not stable type of foundation or workplace for you. Too many people are walking around with masks, so therefore it makes you have to hide more of yourself. You know, work environments can be so toxic because you are forced to work around people you don't know, and then you think you know them, but you're really getting to know their mask. Um, and people are weird. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda. Hmm. Let's see. This also can be on the brinks of a separation and or breakup. Ten of Wands. Okay. Whatever this is about to change. Okay. A direction is about to be called out, chosen, done, walked, released. Page of Pentacles, a offer. Um, Page of Pentacles also can be a learning a new product, project, idea, or experiencing a new idea, a new setup, a new foundation. Um, Learning like a new skill, hobby, also paperwork. Now, the Page of Pentacles, like I remind you, is the only card out of the pages that can grow into something larger. The Page of Pentacles is the only one that can be a result or become a result um, as a king or queen of Pentacles. Okay? So, whatever effort that you are putting into right now, it may not, you may be uncomfortable in it or about it or the process of it. It may be tedious. It may be, you know, you're not feeling very inspired about doing it. You're not very happy, you know. Um, for some of you, you could be non interested or not really putting your whole self into or about it. Even if this is somebody maybe you're trying to get to know for dating, or it can be a task, a product, a project, I'm sorry, that you're handling right now. And it's very strenuous, you know. It can be like a huge burden on you right now. Um, but do look at it as a page. Now, it may actually be presenting, or they may be actually presenting their self to you as a page. And you may feel very less inspired uh, to interact or to continue to get it done because you don't know the direction or the outcome that is going to bring you. Let's see. Because the Page of Pentacles also can be a new start, um, starting over. Because Pages is about learning. So, whatever this is, dating somebody new, you have to get to learn them. Both of you are going to be pages toward each other. You have to learn their food, their favorite color, where they like to travel, do they sleep on their left side or their right side? All of that is page getting to know a person, okay? Especially with the mask not showing true self here. Um, but even if this is about a job, you go in as a page. You may have the experience and the skill set, yes, but you still go in as a page because you're going to be the newbie. Mm-hmm. And then as time go on, then you're not going to be the newbie anymore. And then when somebody else new come on, they're going to be the page. You get what I'm saying? So anything and everything in life always will start out as a page energy. And then you grow from a page into a knight into a king or a queen. And then that's when the aces began to um, be a product of your initiation, okay, of your efforts. Now we have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Temperance. Well, that was quick. The Knight of Cups, somebody is slowing up. Fewer calls, fewer text messages. You were just praying for guidance. Oh, I'm sorry if I interrupted that. Yeah, Miss Linda, do your true manifestation for all of us in your prayers. The letter P, patience with temperance, here is about Saturn energy. Somebody is doing very minimal effort right now. You could just be tired with the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, let's call that in. But with the Ten of Wands here, you could just be exhausted from doing any and everything. Just life itself, um, the burdens of life, trying to live, trying to keep money in and going, paying bills, waking up, going to a job, you know, the the everyday things that we all have to do and tackle. Okay. And so right now you can just be like a page energy. Um Trying to figure out what the direction and the crossroads here. What do you want to really invest into other than yourself? And you could just be masking yourself to different people, which is nothing wrong with that. I don't really see anything here where that you're having problems with not revealing your mask when it's time. Um, but you're just very cautionary with the Ten of Wands to the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups in reverse. You know, some of you are not returning phone calls or texts. You're not answering people. Maybe this just been today, the past couple of days, this week, maybe last week, this whole month. Maybe you're just taking some time to yourself. You're being also patient with the process here with the Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Um, I also see that you're just going with the flow, or that can be the advice from the reading tonight, which is to go with the flow and to give things time. Knight of Cups in reverse. You may not love it right now, but let's see what the next card is. You could be trying to have patience with friends, family, a lover, uh, a job, a process of something that you're going through or something that's happening in your life right now. And also having a sense of patience and um, giving yourself grace also here, about these new changes and new directions that you probably most likely see yourself having to make and in the process of doing, whether it's accepting a new person, um, beginning a new relationship, um, becoming newly married, and establishing a home with this emperor here. And remember, I told you, you're going to keep seeing the emperor more on everybody's channel, whoever you watch, because we are now officially in Aries season, April the 15th through May the 15th. So, and I always teach y'all that for the past 5, 6, 7 years, that you will keep seeing a card repetitively when the sun is actually in that house, in that zodiac house, right? So by the sun being in the emperor energy, it's all about you, her, especially if you're a divine feminine. If you are this emperor energy, then you are looking for her. And if you are an emperor as a masculine, then you're gonna have to reveal your mask if you want her. Mm-hmm. Because this really is like the, what's her name? The Empress energy. It's just in this particular card. And this is why she's holding the flower like this. So if you are a masculine, you're ready to choose. You're ready to change or will begin to change your direction, the way you look at things, the way you're going about things, how much you're offering, how less you're offering. You will, as a masculine, be starting over in something. Um, Getting also or gaining some type of recognition and title at your job, gaining more business and or clients, um, releasing one relationship or dating one person, having patience with yourself in the transition of dating or getting to know somebody new. And the same thing for you, Divine Feminine. hmm Now I see also why the Knight of Cups is coming in reverse now that the Emperor is here. Because the Emperor needs to come full face. No mask, no page energy. Especially if something has already transpired. Like, for example, you went out on a couple of dates already, you've talked to this person, and now, it could be getting closer to more serious talks, like some type of commitment. Are we going to be the only one to date each other? For the next phase of you all who may be listening here, um, now that we've been together for a while, what is the next step now? Uh, what is the type of foundation of our relationship? Are we moving in together? Are we getting engaged? Is this going to be even more longevity between us? Same thing if this is about a job and or career. Um, you could also begin to apply for other positions or jobs, and you're ready to take a boss move, from a page to an emperor. Remember I told y'all that? And it's going to be very much highlighted in these 30 days. Okay? While the sun is in the first house. Do things about you and for you. And if people see that as a mask, then okay. But I don't feel that it's really going to be a mask. It's just like you may not be showing your hand to everybody about what you're experiencing, what you're doing, what you are, your goals, right? What you're trying to achieve. Um, you may be hiding that, and that's good. You don't let everybody know your manifestations, and some people may feel that you're hiding something. I don't really see that you're hiding anything. You're just being patient with the karma, with the um, reciprocation of the flow and frequency of the vibration, right? As you give, it returns back to you. Because do see you've been doing the work, Ten of Wands. And now that the Emperor here, the Sun is in first house of Aries, it's time to receive. Okay? King of Wands. It's time for all that hard work um, to pay off. And for you to now even get to work after that, the Emperor, with those decisions and efforts and hard work and energy, everything that you have put into yourself, into your environment, your home, your inspirations, um, contemplation, thinking of what direction or what do I do, where do I go, how do I do this, how do I tackle this, what is my next step, the recalculations, the replanning, the re strategizing, you know, all that you have been doing, you will now see the effort from it by the time and temperance now that the sun is in a first house of Aries. Okay? Yes. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. Oh, good. So, look for some type of promising response with the Emperor and the King of Wands here. For some of you, real quick, you could have two people that are interested in you. One could be more of a business person, business mind type of person. The other person can be a lot more muscular, energetic, talk a lot, move around a lot. They could be creative, but they are very passionate. Also, the way that they move. Okay. Um, But do remember that the emperor is all the kings in one. So, still, even if this is you as a divine feminine, you are about to do this plan that you have been thinking about, or something that is about to come to you, and now it's going to ask you, now is the time to execute it. King of Wands. Okay? So it's like you put all the hard work and tedious back and forth and filling out the paperwork and going here, going there. Um, but now it's time for you to receive the reward. If you understand what I mean as the emperor. Compromise, making changes. So some of you, you could be making change with the home foundation card with the King of Wands. You could be making changes to your home. So that can be with decorations, moving things around, physically moving, signing a new contract with the Emperor here. The Ten of Wands here also can be the process of moving, literally, furniture and boxes and things like that. And then this is your new start as the Page of Pentacles. Any transition or transformation is hard, so We may all not love it at first. It's like moving to a new state. You don't know anybody, a new town. You don't know anybody, so you don't really love it yet until you get out and start mingling and trying out the stores and going to different places and things like that, and then you begin to love it more. Knight of Cups in reverse, right? Same thing with the person. You have to get to know a person. Um, this person may be ready to come out of this Knight of Cups energy and turn it into something more serious as the Emperor. They're getting ready to make a choice about you, about a situation, and they're very passionate. They also can see you as a Queen of Wands. This is why the King of Wands is here. It's because they are attracted to you, um, as they see you as a Queen of Wands, but they also see that in you as the Empress. So it's kind of like they see you as both. Okay, masculine. Same thing for you. You see this person as an Empress. There go the attraction right there that I'm talking about. But you see them as a good enough partnership or equal to you, or can be, as an emperor. Okay, but you also see them very creative, can be able to keep up with you. They look good, they're attractive. You could also be very sexually attracted to them too. um you like the way that they move. um They also, masculines may keep you very inspired, the way that you think, smile, laugh, you know. You can see this person keeping you energetic. And the same thing to you, Divine Feminine. Okay? But Divine Feminines, you may also see this masculine very bossy, you know. Um, Very rigid, very authoritative, could be in the way that they move themselves around, their actions, the way that they speak. Unresolved situation here, making changes. Like I say, whatever that is for you, don't have to be sexual, but unresolved situations and needing to compromise. So the King of Wands is coming out because the Emperor needs to compromise to resolve this unresolved situation at this time. Okay? Twin Flame in reverse, not a divine connection. Somebody may not see it as that. And then we got family security. And then we got unexpected all of a sudden. Don't know if this just, I picked it up. I don't know if it came in reverse or the upright. So do expect something unexpected, or you already have seen and went through something unexpected, something all of a sudden. Now, like I say, this could be coming up the next couple of days. Um, the Emperor is here, and you got family and security. Ghosted, disappearing. So I hope not that something for somebody happens in their family unexpected or all of a sudden, and this person ghosts you or start to disappear. This also could be, all type of information. I could be here for hours reading this all different type of ways. Okay, so take it how it resonates for you. um because everybody may not be in a third party situation. Some people here are married, some people are single. It's all different type of stuff, right? But this person, for some of you, may all of a sudden either want to have a family with you and build a foundation and get together, or this person may unexpectedly ghost and disappear you They had to compromise and make a change for family reasons, whether they were married here or the emperor, or maybe they was in a strong committed relationship with somebody else, and this was a sexual innuendo type of event or situation between the both of you. And so they had to compromise or make changes, and vice versa. Okay, divine feminines. Maybe you have a person that you were dating on the side, and you have a husband or you live with somebody, and then all of a sudden you decide to ghost or disappear this person. Also could be the same reason, divine or masculine. Maybe this person don't want family. Maybe you don't want kids and family, and this person does. So you may decide to quit or disappear or ghost this person, vice versa. Now, temperance is here with the twin flame in reverse, but it has to be the choice of the emperor here to have and to create this union together. It has to be the choice of this emperor. Now, it could have been led by this emperor in being in the energy as a king of wands because of intimate reasons, but things could be getting serious, or you're looking at each other seriously, or this person is viewing you more seriously. So now the emperor needs to make a compromise or make a change here, expected or unexpectedly, either to stay or to go. Okay. Love signs meaning in reverse. Social media not keeping tabs. Sorry. And magnetic attraction passion. That's why I keep talking about this King of Wands. What is this? Let me find out. Because it seems like the Emperor is keep letting the King of Wands take the lead in this situation. And the divine feminine energy here is not going to be okay or be settled with that. So this emperor needs to compromise, or hope that you would compromise, or somebody here needs to make a choice. We got the teddy bear in reverse. Not interested in you, blooming, not a blooming romance, no flirting, not wanting to date. So for some of you, like I said, the compromise or making a change is it needs to come out of that King of Wands energy. All the flirtation, the I just want to date type of stuff, some type of change or compromise needs to happen. Okay. Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, struck by love in the upright, and this is in reverse. Talking. Not interested in talking about it or talking at this moment. Not awaiting messages, text, calls, emails, and not talking anymore. Somebody here may also feel like maybe because you don't want to talk or something like that, that the passion or attraction is gone. Um, and so you are no longer showing the love signs toward this person or interest toward this person anymore. Or maybe you don't want to date them. So it can be vice versa. Maybe you will begin to ghost or disappear unexpectedly because you may not see this person or this situation as very secure. Maybe the passion or whatever was good, but maybe there's not enough compromise here. Okay. But you do got the Eight of Wands, so some type of message is coming where that you will reveal this, or this person will reveal this. And you got karmic relationship, resentment and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. So, what's that? The girl with the snake in reverse. No more charmed or being used. Setting up, needing to set a boundary, and not enabling something anymore. And the runner. So the runner is about to turn into the chaser. Okay. Bottom of the deck is heal, heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, and abused relationship. Even though this is this and it's coming out this way, this still can be about your new process of doing something or in the transition of going into something new. Okay. Um, because leaving things or a place or a home or anything like that, a relationship, a person, a friend, um, you're gonna have resentments until you learn to love or do the best out of a new experience the most that you can. Okay, because it could be very intense about letting things go, letting a city you grew up in go, leaving family members behind, finally letting go of an ex and moving on with your life, getting into a new relationship. Whatever it is, it can become turmoil. It can be very burdensome. So even though it's coming out as a lot of attraction and passion and things like that, it's all about, you may not even tell a lot of people that you're moving, ghosting, disappearing. You may not want nobody to know about this new changes that you're having and doing in your life. So whatever this is, expect the next 30 days uh, to be very enlightening. And before I let you go, how many minutes is it? 37. I do want to clarify this Eight of Wands again. Because I'm not getting a clear message on what this Eight of Wands could be. Let's throw out a oracle, I suppose. What is this Eight of Wands? Manifesting. Okay. Um so like I said, something that will be changing, something that is new. It's whatever you finally made a decision, heart and mind aligned as one, bringing it in, don't matter how long ago or how much. Hearing message from spirit. I am clear channel for message from spirit. So there you go, Miss Linda. If you're still watching, about you was asking for guidance. Our manifestations is our choice, and your choice is you creating your environment. So if you're creating a toxic environment by the way that you think and the way that you feel about it, feeling that it's a burden and everything like that, then that's what the energy you're going to create or build inside of that energy around you. Okay. Um, I know is not as easy as said as done, because a lot of us, we're human. We have repetitive thoughts. We have, doubts and things like that. We have triggers. Um, and it's very easy to think negatively, right? About people, situations, yeah, being overwhelmed, anxiety, and stress. So it's very hard sometimes to watch our thoughts. Our thoughts are our manifestations. But I asked for the Eight of Wands, what was the Eight of Wands? You know, the Eight of Wands is a message. So you will be hearing a message from Spirit. Um, and I feel that your answer should be this King of Wands energy and the Emperor. What you're about to do and to choose, remember the crossroads, is going to be your effort, your creativity, your manifestation, your passion, your attraction, um, your efforts, like I said, your energy as the King of Wands, being able to change and adapt to a situation or a new environment and a new situation, and to work it. Okay, make it happen. Remember, we all are emperors. We all are empress energy also. So you as the emperor, because the Aries first house is about boss. It's about boss energy. It's about getting things done, doing the paperwork, making the changes, making the decisions, you know, um, going through or putting together finally your manifestations, putting things in order and acting on it. King of Wands. This also can be for some of you a person, okay, that they have been manifesting through their passion, efforts, and thoughts. And now that for some of you they met you, it's time for them to take action. It's time for them to make a choice. So possibly they will hear also from Spirit the next 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks that they will be making a change in their directions. Um, could be being patient with Temperance here, hoping that you don't leave. Because you do make your own choices as the Emperor also. So you may ghost and disappear this person um, before they can be able to receive this message from Spirit, Eight of Wands, about it's time for them to do their manifestation as a plan, to actually do it as a plan now as the Emperor, because it needed for the sun to be in Aries. Okay, y'all know what Aries energy is. Um, it's leader, it's leadership. So take leadership of what you got to do, be the boss, make the changes, be creative with it, get your passion and stuff together for it, be adaptable, flexible, be able to change with the wind, because if you're a business owner and the lights go out or something like that, you got to be able to adapt. You got to be able to be flexible. You got to be able to think, for your company, for your employees, for your company. If you're a small company, you got to be able to think, because you're running your own business. So you got to be able to stay flexible, think on your feet, make boss moves, make boss decisions, okay, and get things done. You understand me? So I do see a lot of masculine energy here. So divine feminines, it could get very tiresome for you, because you're going to be in your masculine energy for the next 30 days. Okay? So it can be, or no, it will be very strenuous work. It will be a lot of decision making. It's going to cause you to move around and get around very much. So it's just time to get things done before the sun moves into Taurus next. You understand what I mean? It's not a time to sit back and relax. That could be more of when the sun moves into Cancer time, but that won't be until July. So let's get through these 30 days, and then we will figure out what else we need to do once we get these things accomplished. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of people talking very entrepreneurial. You're going to see, a lot of people wanting to get things done and accomplished, right? It's the sun being in Aries. It's time to um, get these manifestations up and running, okay? All right, so maybe tomorrow we'll talk about it more. I didn't really mean to go almost an hour. I just meant to throw out like 8 cards or so. But yeah. So congratulations on some of you of your success that you will be obtaining this next 30 days, whatever it may be. And thank you so much, and I will see y'all in the next one.